Hello everyone, welcome to Fundamentals of C Programming tutorial. Today we are going to discuss very important concept, that is functions in C. I'm going to give you the demonstration, a demonstration of creating the functions. Okay, so let's go to the location where I'm creating all the files, and now I'm giving name to my file as fundemo1.c, that is function demo1.c. Let's begin with void main. That is what the function that we use always. This function is predefined. This is actually user defined function because everything in that we write. Okay, so let's use one predefined function as print f, and let's give the message that enter number. Enter number. So basically I want two numbers, so I said enter two number. Okay, and as we are accepting two numbers, how many variables I need? Two variables. So I said int a comma b. Okay, and now enter two numbers. So scanf statement. In scanf, what type of value I am accepting? Integer type. So I need 2% d comma address of a comma address of b. So two values we have accepted from user, right? Our objective is to perform addition of that two numbers and display that addition. That is what is the objective, and that is what we are going to perform for, let's say, multiple numbers, not for only just two numbers that we are accepting, for multiple numbers. Okay, so what I am doing now, once the value a and b are accepted, we are going to pass it to the function. So we need to declare the function. So here, before void main, we declare the function. So here we write actually declaration of function. So how, or instead of declaration, you can also define the function. So either define the function or declare the function. So what function we need? We need, for example, add function, and how many parameters it is accepting? Two parameters. So int, let's say x comma int y. So these two parameters, and this is nothing but body of the function. So I'm writing here body of function. Okay, body of function. Now here in this body of function, what I have addition of x and y, and that addition I'm storing in another local variable. I'm calling it as int, let's say add, let's say int sum, and then I'm writing here sum is equal to x plus y, x plus y, and then I'm return what? Sum. So this is nothing but the return statement, right? Now what type of value this function is returning? This function is returning type integer, so return type of this function will be int. Is this clear? Okay, fine. Now after this, here we need to do function call. So in function call, we have to specify what actually my function is returning. According to that, we have to declare a variable. So I am declaring one variable as c, and then I am calling this function as c equal to name of the function and the values a comma b. Values a comma b. Now we are going to get result in C, the value which is written by addition function, right? So in this case, what I need to do, I need to write here printf. In that I am going to write sum is equal to, what type of that sum is? %d, integer. So that's why I'm specifying there %d, and comma, the result is coming from variable c, and here we will put get ch, and here we will put clr scr. Okay, now what we will do, we will compile our program. Everything is okay, no any syntax error. Now we will run this program. Control F9. Enter two numbers. I have given 10 and 20 as two numbers, and sum is 30. Is this clear? Now what actually happens when we do the function call? Let's understand here. I'm opening here output window. Okay, and I'm now going to compile my program line by line. So when I'm going to compile my program line by line, observe carefully what happens. The program started. Now I'm declaring the variables. See, after clear CLR SCR, the output screen will be cleared. Observe carefully, output screen is cleared now. Then print enter two numbers. See, the message is displayed on the black screen, that is output screen. Accept the two inputs. So it is asking me to enter two inputs. So I enter 10 and 20, enter. Now it is performing add a comma b. Now see here, when the function call is encountered, the flow of execution will jump to the definition of the function. Now see here, observe carefully. Observe carefully. What happened? The execution flow is jumped to the definition of the function. Right? Now the function body is going to execute. It is going to perform sum. It is going to return sum, and that sum is copied into the C. And now after function call, wherever is the whatever is the statement, on that statement the flow of execution is coming back. Is this clear? And now it is going to print the value of C. Sum is 30. Gate ch will bring the console in front of us, and that is the end of the program. Is this clear to everyone? How to write a simple program with function? Now I am doing some modification to this program. Instead of asking user to please enter two values, what I am giving now, I am calling it as 10, 20, and instead of this C equal to, I said add 10 comma 20. Now I am going here in this function, and instead of, now as my function is not returning anything, I am writing here white, and instead of return I am printing here the value of sum. So I am writing printf, then the value is of type %d comma sum. The value is coming from sum, and here I am writing \n and writing here sum is equal to. That's it. Now see here, for add function what is going to happen? Now in my previous example, the add function was with return type int. Now the return type is void. That means my function is not returning anything. Now see carefully what happens. Now again I don't need ABC, so I am commenting this statement also. Those statements which are commented, that means they are not a part of this program. Now observe everyone carefully. F7 source is modified. Yes. So let's do line by line compilation. See, void main CLR SCR will clear the screen. Add 10 comma 20. See, it will jump to the definition. Then it will perform the sum. It will print the sum, and it will come out of the program. Gate ch. Is this clear? For 1, then again I am performing add what 100 comma 200. Again I am writing add what 100 comma 20. Now see here, I am doing again F7. Yes. See, line by line compilation. Add, it is going to print first sum, then next add, again function definition, then second sum, then again add, third time it will call that function and it will execute the body of the function. That means multiple time I am reusing the same function definition again and again, but whether I have written it again and again, same code I have written again and again, no, I have used that code. That is called as reusability. What it is called as reusability. Reuse, I have reused the code of the function add. Is this clear to everyone? That is the advantage of creating the functions. Is this clear to everyone? Right? So this is nothing but function example that we have seen with return type and without return type, also with the parameters. Is this clear?